everybody, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That, and today we've got a video where I'm going to talk about my 12 most underrated bands. Now this is not a countdown, so it's not, starting with number 12 going up to number 1, so I'm not putting them in order. These are just 12 bands that I think are insanely underrated, and to be frank, you need to start listening to them because they're amazing. Now, you're going to hear, we've talked about pretty much all of them. We've done artist spotlights. We've sat down with some of them. And so it's not really going to be a lot of surprises, but I thought it would be cool to just kind of put it all together, one nice, neat package, and say, hey, you got a couple days, you got some time to kill, you want to listen to some new music to you? Here's 12 bands, 12 artists that you're going to love, I guarantee it. We'll get the obvious one out of the way right off the bat, and of course, that's going to be First to 11. You know how much I love that band. They're good friends of mine. If they sell 100 million albums, I'll still think they're underrated because they're that good. With that said, honestly, of this entire list, I think they are probably going to be the first to come off the list because they're already shooting to superstardom. It really, with them, it's simply a matter of time. They're still very early in their career. They just got done actually recording their debut LP. So right now, I think it's just a matter of just more exposure, and they're going to hit huge. So I firmly believe that they're not going to stay underrated for too long, although, again, in my opinion, they'll always be underrated. Second band I want to talk about, and Kevin and Gavin actually talked about this in one of their videos. It's a band from Finland called Delta Enigma. And this band is awesome. They are a hard rock band that mixes in some electronic elements, kind of similar to another band that I'm going to talk about that I've talked about many times, which we'll address later in the list. But Delta Enigma is absolutely amazing. Again, our good friend Elizabeth Weisinger from Germany is the one that let us know about them. And they not only do they have great songs like Waterfall and other songs, but just the all-around artistic ability. The lead singer, Vin Valentino, has actually directed some of their music videos, and some of them he's made into like a short film. And this is just an uber-talented band that, again, once they start getting some more play and getting some more recognition, they're going to be huge. So keep your eyes open for Delta Enigma. The third band we want to talk about is Forever Still. Forever Still, one of my all-time favorite bands. They're from Denmark. They might have been our very first, I think they were our very first artist spotlight that we did for the channel. Maya Shining is the lead singer, and she is incredible. The entire band is. And she is able to sing anything. I mean, she can bring it like the best metal singers, but she's at her best on those ballads when her beautiful voice shines through. So you definitely want to check out Forever Still. And they're one of those bands I can't believe isn't getting more traction because they're insanely good. The next band is BLACKTOP Mojo. They are a hard rock, mixed with some country elements band that we've talked about before, did an artist spotlight. Again, incredible band. I got the chance to see them in Cleveland in 2019. Great guys. Got to meet them, absolutely phenomenal, and put on one heck of a live show. I mean, they bring that southern rock with even more oomph. So it's more of a hard rock added to it, but it's awesome. And they've got, I think, 3 albums now of original music, and they've done some covers, including Matt James, the lead singer. I've never heard anybody hit this song as well as he did, and it's my favorite song ever, Dream On by Aerosmith. You've got to check out BLACKTOP Mojo's cover. It'll blow your mind how Matt nails that. The next band, again, another one we've talked about many times, is Amaranthe. Amaranthe is a heavy metal band from Sweden that I absolutely love. They're the ones that got 3 singers. So they've got Henrik, who is kind of the growler. Nils is the clean vocalist for the male. And then there's Elise Rid, who is absolutely stunning with her singing. You may recall I did a top 12 female vocalist video, and she was right there at number 2, just behind Audra Miller of First to 11. So that tells you how much I think of Elise Rid in my personal ranking if she's that high. They are incredible. I mean, and again, they've got that perfect mix of, they got some heavy songs that bring you to your feet, and then they've got some ballads that Oh man, like Endlessly is beautiful. It's a perfect wedding song. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So if you haven't checked out Amaranthe yet, you just stop the video, open up another tab, start watching Amaranthe. They're amazing. The next band, again, another one we did a spotlight, Adelitas Way. They're from Las Vegas. They're a hard rock band that, again, they're just... Rick DeJesus, the lead singer, is an absolutely phenomenal talent. The whole band is incredible. And they've just got those songs that can just bring you to your feet, make you want to dance and have a good time, like Drive is probably my favorite song by them. So you owe it to yourself, check out Adelitas Way. If you just like good rock music, you'll love them. Next band is going to be Adelaide. You'll remember Adelaide? We actually sat down and had an interview with Adelaide, with Laura and Jake, and they are incredible. They are a Christian rock band from down in Missouri. Again, we did an artist spotlight, we did an interview, and then I did a separate interview with Jake Bond, who is the guitarist for Adelaide and is also a solo artist and a producer in his own right. And they are phenomenal as well. Their song Strong and Brave, which I kind of found by accident, really made me a fan of them, and I love everything about them. Laura has this kind of deep for a woman vocals, but still very feminine, beautiful voice that just carries through every single song. And if you like great Christian rock, check out Adelaide. Getting down towards the last few, the eighth one we're going to talk about is Dean Brody. You'll remember Dean Brody, we did in our spotlight. He's a country singer from up in Canada. Now, this is where it gets a little weird, because in Canada, he's not underrated. He's very well known. Here in the U.S., hardly anybody knows about him, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why. The guy is amazing. He is probably my favorite country artist, at least my favorite male country artist in the world. He is absolutely phenomenal. His songs, Brothers, Bringing Down the House, It's Friday. He's got songs that are fun. He's got drinking songs. He's got tear jerkers. The guy is just amazing, and you owe it yourself to check out Dean Brody. Coming in next is Halflives. You'll remember we just recently did an art spotlight on them. Halflives is a pop rock band from Paris, France. You'll recall they did a song with First to 11. Actually, Linda, the lead singer from Halflives, they did a cover of Ava Max's King and Queens with Audra and the guys from First to 11, and did a fantastic job. They are a great band. If you've heard First to 11 and like their style, you'll love Halflives as well. Linda has a beautiful voice, some great songwriting. I mean, they've got their own incredible songs like Burn, and then they've done some covers that are just absolutely amazing, like their cover of Welcome to the Black Parade, the My Chemical Romance song that I think they did a lot better than the original. They are absolutely amazing. They've got 2 albums out now, so they're still relatively new in their career, but they're picking up some steam. So, like First to 11, I don't see them being underrated for too long because they are incredible. Next, another one that we interviewed is my good friend Claudia Hoyser. She's a country singer from the Rochester, New York area. Beautiful voice, amazing person. I like Claudia a lot. She's one of the coolest people I've ever met, one of the most talented people I've ever met. And she's just waiting for that right break to make her a superstar. I mean, between her original songs like Steam and Red Lights Turning Green, which is going to be the lead track off of her LP when it comes out, which hopefully should be, coming in the first couple of months of 2021. Or she always does the Hoyser Country Monday classic country cover that she does. And she's nailed some. Oh, man. Her version of Dolly Parton's I Will Always Love You, it'll make the hair stand up on your arms. It is that good. She's incredible, wonderful person. Definitely check out Claudia Hoyser. And check out her coffee, Hoyser Country Blend. I'm telling you, it's the best coffee in the world. I'm not saying that because she's my friend. I'm saying it because it's true. It's absolutely amazing. So, as I said at the beginning, we've listed 10 of the 12 so far. This is not a countdown. This is not one or the other. But I left these 2 for the end because I think more than any, these 2 to me are so criminally underrated. I don't understand how they're not so much more well-known than they are. And the first of the 2 is a country pop duo called 17 Memphis. And you'll remember that I did an artist spotlight on them. I love 17 Memphis. My buddy Ryan told me about them, Ryan Krishak from First to 11, and he's like, man, you'll like them, you gotta check them out, and he was dead on. I absolutely love every song they come out with. I mean, whether it's Happy, or they've had so many amazing, so Happy's probably my favorite, because that was the first one I heard, so that sticks in my mind. They mix Chelsea's beautiful vocals, and then you've got Felix, who's a fantastic singer-songwriter in his own right, and they harmonize so well together. And then they bring in the dance techno elements with kind of the classic country sound, and it's not something I would have thought I would have liked. And I sat down and listened, I'm like, wow. That's, you know, like I said, Bar on the Corner, there's so many songs. You gotta check out 17 Memphis. Show them some love. They deserve it. They need to get huge. They are just... Everybody that hears them loves them. And the final band, I've talked about them many times, and they're right up there with First to 11 as like my favorite band, which is hard to do, is Smash Into Pieces. Oh my god, I love this band. Everything they put out is so different than what came before it, but it's just as incredible. They are from Sweden, and they're hard to even pin down as to what kind of genre music they are. I would say the best is probably hard rock, but there's some metal elements, there's some dance elements, they bring in some folk music at times. I mean, they are absolutely incredible. You've got Purr, and you've got Benjamin on guitars, you've got the Apocalypse DJ on drums. I mean, the Apocalypse DJ is like their mascot. And then, of course, you got Chris Adam as the lead vocalist, who, if you recall my top 12 favorite male vocalists, he was right there at number 2. It was David Draymond and him, and that was like 1 and 1A. Because this guy can sing anything. Absolutely incredible. And they've now got 5 or 6 albums out, and songs like Let Me Be Your Superhero, Stay, Color of Your Eyes. Their cover of Gary Jules' Mad World is incredible. I mean, just absolutely earth-shattering how good they are. So those are 12 bands that, again, we've talked about them before, so there's not a lot of surprises. But these are, all 12 of them are, I absolutely love and would go see in a heartbeat. And if I haven't interviewed them, I want to, and I probably want to interview them again, even if I have. I mean, it's on my bucket list to meet every single one of them, see them live. They're all incredible. We'll put all the links down below for all the bands so you can check them out. Let us know what you guys think of these bands. Also, let us know in the comments what are bands that you think are criminally underrated that everybody should listen to. We always love when you guys, give your input. And we always love when you stop by and spend this time with us. If you like this video, please let us know by giving us a thumbs up, leaving a comment, subscribing. That way anything that Kevin and I put out, you'll be the first to know. So, as always, we love you guys. God bless, and rock on.